Hello, everyone, and welcome to Modern Skills in English. Today, we're talking about something that affects all of us online, those strange messages that appear in our inbox or on our phone, scams. Specifically, the very clever, very modern scams designed to trick smart people.
I'm so glad we're talking about this. I literally just got an email. It's from my bank, or it looks like it is. It says my account is suspended due to suspicious activity, and I have to click a link to unlock it. It looks completely real. My heart is racing. What if it's true? But what if it's a scam? I'm just staring at it, afraid to do anything.
That feeling, Mark, that exact feeling of being frozen, caught between fear and urgency, that's the first clue, and it's the most important one. But what if I told you the secret to spotting the scam isn't in the email at all?
What do you mean? I'm looking at it right now. I'm checking the logo, the sender's address, the spelling. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
That's what most of us were taught. We were told to be detectives, to look for small mistakes, a grammar error, a strange email address, and that used to be good advice.
But not anymore?
Not for the most effective scams. The technology has become too good. Scammers can create perfect copies of logos, of websites, of entire emails. Trying to find a tiny mistake in the text is like trying to find one specific grain of sand on a beach. You might find it, but you'll probably miss it.
So we're just supposed to guess? That feels even more stressful.
No, we just need to change where we're looking. Most students think scammers are trying to trick their eyes, but they're not. They are trying to bypass your thinking brain entirely. The real target isn't your computer, it's your emotional state. They don't want you to think, they want you to feel.
Feel what?
Panic, greed, fear, curiosity, any strong, sudden emotion. Because when you feel, you stop thinking clearly. The scam isn't the email. The scam is the feeling the email creates inside you.
So that panic I felt when I saw the message from my bank, that was the real trap?
That was the beginning of it. Let's look at the first major tool they use. Most of us believe that when we get an important message, we need to act on it quickly.
Of course. If my professor emails me, I reply. If there's a problem with my account, I need to fix it. It's being responsible.
It is, and scammers rely on our sense of responsibility, but they add one ingredient: extreme, unnatural pressure. The message always says, you must act now, or this offer expires in 60 minutes, or your account will be permanently deleted.
Right. My email said my account was already suspended. It felt like an emergency.
Exactly. This isn't normal communication. It's a psychological attack. The goal of that urgency is to disrupt your normal thinking process. A normal, calm brain might ask questions. It might wonder, would my bank really contact me this way? But a panicked brain doesn't ask questions. A panicked brain just wants the bad feeling to stop. And the email offers a very easy way to make it stop. Just click the link.
Wow, okay. So the feeling of being rushed is a red flag itself. It's not a sign I need to hurry up. It's a sign I need to slow down.
That is the single most important shift in thinking. Urgency is a signal for caution, not for speed. Now, let's think about the second tool, which is often combined with urgency. We generally trust people in positions of power.
Like the police, or the tax office, or the university administration.
Yes, we see a uniform or an official logo, and our brain relaxes a little. We trust them. Scammers know this, so they don't just send a message as a random person. They wear a costume. They impersonate a trusted source. They know you're much more likely to obey a command from the security team than from some random service. They borrow the authority of a brand or an institution you already trust.
Like my bank, the logo and the name were right there. It felt official. My brain saw the logo and immediately thought, this is important, pay attention.
And that's a normal, useful mental shortcut in daily life. But online, it can be a trap. The scammer is using the bank's reputation against you. They know you won't question your bank, so they pretend to be your bank. This is why just looking at the message is so dangerous. It looks real, because the whole point is to look real.
So they create urgency, and they pretend to be someone with authority. That makes sense. But there's a third part, isn't there? The feeling itself.
There is, and it's the one that makes us most human. Scams work best when they create a powerful emotional spike. It can be a negative one, like fear. Your account has been compromised, or a warrant has been issued for your arrest. That shock makes you feel completely vulnerable. In that moment, you feel alone and scared. You want help. And conveniently, the message itself offers the solution: the link, the phone number, the person who can help you.
But it also works with positive emotions, right? I get messages sometimes saying I've won a prize or I've been selected for an exclusive offer.
Exactly. The emotion is different. It's excitement or greed, but the effect on your brain is the same. It shuts down critical thinking. You're not thinking, is this logical? You're thinking, wow, I can't believe my luck. I don't want to miss this. In both cases, with fear or excitement, your emotions are driving your actions, not your rational mind.
That makes sense, but it still feels hard. If this is all true, why do really smart, careful people still get tricked? I have a friend who is so logical. She studies engineering, and she almost fell for a very sophisticated job offer scam. It wasn't about fear or winning a prize. It just looked like an amazing opportunity. Why did that almost work on her?
That's such an important question. It's because the message itself is designed to be deceptive. It's not just about one trick. It's about how all these elements, urgency, authority, and emotion, are woven together into a story that feels true. For your friend, the story was probably, here is a legitimate company offering you a high-paying remote job, but we have many applicants, so you must reply quickly. It creates excitement, it uses the company's authority, and it applies pressure. It hits all 3 points. So the question isn't, am I smart enough to see the trick? The real question is, what is my system when I feel these things?
A system? What do you mean?
I mean a simple 3-step mental checklist you follow every single time you receive an unexpected message that asks you to do something and makes you feel a strong emotion. It doesn't matter if you think it's real or fake. You follow the system.
Okay, I'm ready. What is it?
Step 1 is pause. The moment you feel that rush of fear or excitement or urgency, you stop. You do not click, you do not reply, you do not call the number they provide. You just take a breath and put the phone down. The feeling itself is your signal to stop everything.
So the feeling of panic is actually a gift. It's a warning sign.
A perfect way to put it. Step 2 is detach. This means you get out of their environment. The email, the text message, the website they sent you to, that is their world and they control it. You must leave it. Close the tab, delete the message. You cannot win the game on their playing field.
So don't reply to ask if it's real. Don't click the link to see where it goes. Just get away from it.
Precisely. And that leads to step 3, which is the most important. You have to verify the information, but you have to do it independently. If the email says it's from your bank, don't use any information in the email. Open a new browser window and type your bank's official website address yourself. Or even better, use the bank's official app on your phone. Or call the number on the back of your actual bank card. You are finding the truth, but in a clean, safe environment that you control.
So pause, detach, verify. I feel the panic, so I stop. I close the email. Then I go to my banking app myself to see if there are any real alerts.
Yes. And what do you think you will find when you log into your app?
Nothing. Everything will be normal.
999 times out of 1,000, yes. And in that one case where there is a real issue, you are now in the official, secure place to deal with it. You haven't lost anything by following the system. You have only gained safety. This feels so much simpler. My job isn't to be a detective and analyze the scammer's email. My job is just to follow my own simple safety rules. The email doesn't matter anymore. You've got it. The email is just noise designed to get you off balance. The content is irrelevant. So a scammer will try to impersonate a company to disrupt my normal, calm way of thinking. Exactly. The message is intentionally deceptive because it's engineered to make you feel vulnerable and rushed. And my only job is to notice that feeling, pause, and then go verify the real situation through a channel I trust. That's the entire strategy. It works for every kind of scam. Fake job offers, package delivery problems, account warnings, unexpected prize notifications. The story changes, but the emotional manipulation is always the same. It's strange. The goal isn't to be more suspicious of the internet. It's about learning to be more trusting of my own feelings. That sense of unease or panic is actually my personal security alarm. And like any alarm, you don't ignore it. You pause and check what caused it, but you do it safely. You don't run towards the fire. You step back and assess the situation from a distance. So it's not about being a genius. It's just about being a little slower, to trust that feeling of, wait a minute, it feels like I can finally relax a little. I have a plan now. Hello, everyone listening at home. We hope this conversation was helpful. If there's a different topic, something that makes you feel stuck or confused in your studies or your life, please let us know in the comments. We read them all. Yeah, what are you thinking about? Until next time, take care.